In this video, I will show you how to debug entities. First, let's select the Path Debugger. In this component, you can turn on and off the display of paths, also pedestrian routes. Let's run the city. Let's turn on Entity Traffic Path to check if entity road connections are correct. Straight lines show the connection of nodes. Turn on the Path Index Debugger. In this component, you can check the correctness of the entity roads. Traffic Public Route Debugger needed for debugging public transport routes. As you can see now, there are no available nodes on the public transport route because the path has the maximum number of public transport. Turn on indexes for traffic nodes. Let's try to spawn the car. Enter the spawn index. The following available mode, it shows which nodes are available at the moment. Light mode shows the state of light traffic in the node. Opacity mode shows the capacity of the node. Let's open the next debugger. Traffic Light Debugger shows the status of traffic lights. Let's move on to the next debugger. Traffic Car Debugger shows the state of cars depending on the selected debugger. The red car means that there is an obstacle in front of the car. Let's turn on the target index. Turn on Approach Speed mode. Approach speed is the speed of approaching another car. Turn on State. Now we can see the state of each car. Turn on Target Index. Now displays all target indexes. PR, previous target index. C, current index. T, target index. NT, next target. L, current light. Path index, index of the path to which the car belongs. Speed limit, the current speed limit of the car. Change lane, displays the target point where the car changes lanes. Traffic Car Raycast Debugger shows box raycast bounds. In our case, the raycast is off. Traffic Car NPC Obstacle Debugger shows the area where pedestrian obstacles are calculated. Traffic Car Physics Debugger shows the index of the current physical layer of each car. Traffic Public Debugger shows the current state of the public traffic. Let's move on to debugging pedestrians. Target mode shows the current pedestrian targeting. Default mode shows the current pedestrian entitlement index and the current movement state and action state. Target index shows target and previous index of pedestrian node. Navigation mode shows the points of the calculated navigation path. Talk mode displays the status of talk pedestrians. Let's move on to the pedestrian node debugger. Crosswalk settings show crosswalk index and light entity index. Default mode, here you see entity index and spawner index. You can easily spawn pedestrians. Let's try to spawn. Enter the index of the selected node and press spawn. Target deviation shows the offset of each node. Other settings show the general settings of the node. Light info show the state of light traffic in the node. The scary trigger debugger is used to simulate a scary trigger. You can create a fake scary trigger with certain parameters. Purple pedestrians are marked that have a state of scary running. Hash map grid view debugger. In this debugger you can see how the scene is divided into squares, and on this basis choose the size of the square you need in different hash map entity systems. The call state debugger is used to call an object. Green indicates that the entity is within the player's line of sight, blue the maximum allowed radius, red the object is called. Let's move a player. You can also enable call point debug to see the player's radius. That's all for now. In the next video I'll show you how to debug roads.